back with one of my favorite plants, mullein. I picked this yesterday, starting to wilt it already. I want to go into how to store it. When the mullein leaf dries, it dries incredibly brittle. They just literally fall apart everywhere. So you need some way to contain it. Remember, mullein is really good for congestion, coughs, things like that. Can even help with migraine headaches, quite a few things. In the past, it has been used as a pipe blend or just smoking straight in pipes, even in the Native American pipes, as a way to help clear your chest out and break up some of that junk and clean your lungs. The way I do it is pretty much the same way I tie a smudge bundle with sage. I'm going to stay about that far from the end of the roots because we'll cut those off. If you have a leaf you don't like, break it off, get rid of it. You don't need that. The really fine hairs on the mullein leaf, they will sort of trap in to that cotton thread. They'll lock it in. So as you use it, as you cut some off or burn it like a smudge, however you wish to use it, it's not going to come unraveled, it's not going to fall apart. It's just a great way to contain these little guys. And to tie it off, I grab the string, make about 3 loops, pretty simple. Set that over the plant, over your bundle. Get my finger out of there, pull it tight. I'll do that about 3 times. Really quite simple. Then after that, come out 6-7 inches and break your thread. Now I use red thread. Really doesn't seem to be a big difference unless you're using it for a ceremonial event. The last thing I do is cut the roots off. We're getting rid of that little bit of dirt that's left in the bottom. Straighten it out, I'll hang that up and dry. I'll quick do the second one. First thing, look through anything that's not mullein. Anything that's not mullein, you've got to get rid of it. Got those nice young leaves, that's where the most energy is. Probably the best part of the plant. Now they also say that mullein has a little bit of a very, very minor sedative to it. So a little bit of smoke or tea, if you're sick, right before bed, that'll help you a lot. And again, it's just my nature. I'm winding with the sun or clockwise. If you're looking from this end, it's clockwise. That's just an old tradition. It's how I wind all my prairie sage bundles. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that video down in the comments. Bend the tip leaves over, come back and trap them. Have a little stubborn leaf right there. I'll come back and trap it too. Thread's cheap. Crisscross over several times. Again with a knot, I know you can't see the thread, but I'm just grabbing it, and twisting. That threads all the way around my whole hand to make a big loop. Drop it in, pull it snug. Okay, take that big loop. 3 or 4 turns is enough. And about 6-8 inches, break your thread, cut the root. Cutting the root's going to help it dry also. Yeah, now for me, this is my go-to whenever I have a bad cold, bad cough. Really love the mullein. And like its old name, contemporary name, it's cowboy toilet paper, Boy Scout toilet paper, Indian toilet paper, you name it. It worked great for that because of its antiseptic qualities. It's even used for diaper rash. The fresh green leaves were used for diaper rash. You just right up, you know, put them where you put the diaper, right on the baby's tush, and it will help most people, but some people do have skin reactions to mullein. The fresh leaves can be used on a wound too. Again, with the same warnings. Some people will have a irritation to this particular plant. I don't know of any medications that it reacts with. I haven't found any data on that. I've researched it quite a bit. Now after this is dry, you can cut off how much you need. If it was traditional to use a clamshell or such, to just roll up some, light it, and smudge yourself from that little burning amount. With a smudge bundle, you can just light the bundle and use that to smudge yourself to inhale that healing smoke, and hopefully that'll help you get better. So next time you see some mullein out, pick some, give it a try. Quite simple to use. You can make tinctures out of it with alcohol. You make oil infusions. That's been used often to treat earaches. Lots and lots of uses for mullein. We'll get into that a little bit later. I've got another video to do on those. So if you like this, you found this informative at all, you'd do me a big favor if you hit subscribe, hit the like button. There's plenty more of these to come. I'm just getting started in this YouTube, and I've got years and years of mountain man knowledge. And you know, I sure have my fun at it. I want to try to pass it on to as many people as I can while I'm still around. So thanks for again stopping by. Hope you all have a good one. We'll see you down the trail.